Well, welcome to the UC Buyer TV, once again with my co-host, Mike Cromwell. And today we're going to sit down with Miriam Bitton and her partner in crime, Kevin Bartnicki from First Comm. So let's just talk for a second about First Comm. Who are you guys and where did you come from? Because, you know, you've been around for like 22 years and nobody's ever heard of you. So maybe one of you could speak to that for a moment.
Sure, I'll do my best as being one of the new rookies here on the team, but not a rookie in the industry. So First Comm, as you said, Dave, been around for about 22 years now. First Communications started off in Akron, Ohio. We did a small acquisition of an energy company, and then we did a small acquisition of a telecom company back over 20 years ago. And that's kind of how we had our first taste of telecommunications. So it was a mix of telecommunications, legacy telecommunications, and energy. That morphed over the first 5 years in business, and we actually sold off the energy piece and moved into just telecommunications. And with that, we then did another acquisition of a company up in Chicago, and really now that creates our new First Comm family as you see it today. So over the last 20 years, we've taken the old school telephony portion that we bought and created this legacy telco offering that we have now in Chicago and Cleveland. We have offices both in Akron, Ohio and Chicago today with over 250 employees. We have historically been known for historical telephony products. And Miriam and I came on board in the last 6 months to really start changing that mindset that, you know, First Comm is here. We have your POTS lines and your old copper-based stuff. We're here to tell you that that's not what we have anymore. We still have that, but we're transitioning into the cloud, and we have been for over the last year and a half with more cloud-based products. So it's an exciting time to be here. Last year, we actually made a big investment with our platform service, transitioned from our Broadsoft platform service into owning our own Metaswitch platform, which we're very happy about and excited to be partnered with Metaswitch for our platform offering. It's in a geo-redundant format, both in our Chicago and Akron centers. We are pushing that out both for wholesale, indirect, and direct channels right now through the organization. With that said, we have the full suite and complement of products from SD-WAN, managed securities, and all your data products. So First Comm is, I want to try to shake the old mantra of that we're just an old legacy telco. We've been around and we're doing more interesting and exciting things in the cloud now, especially going forward now with some new experienced headcount. So I'm excited to be here.
So you guys have both come out of, you know, we've known each other at prior companies. Kevin, you and I back, gosh, many years, and Miriam, you and I back at your last company. So we've all been in this UC space for a number of years. So, boy, I tell you, it's been a crazy few weeks here. You know, I think about the month of March, a March that we'll never forget, since in the last 30 days to everybody working virtually, leveraging this UC technology that we've been also passionate about for the last few years and seeing the whole world using it in the last 30 days.
Well, it's definitely been crazy. I think we take it for granted in our industry, right? These are the tools we use day in and day out. It's second nature to us. So from, just a marketing standpoint and seeing what's going on in the market outside of our day in and day out, I'm seeing folks that are in legal and all these various industries that are now having to jump into our space completely blind. So
yeah.
See Zoom out there, and that's really easy to use, and they're making that available to everybody. But now you have these businesses that are having to adapt and having to open their eyes to, whoa, there's collaboration offerings. There's all these tools that they didn't even really know before. And I think there's a little bit of a sense of feeling a bit overwhelmed. You know, I think with web conferencing, you can click a button, jump on, oh, there's a video, oh, there's people I know, this is great. But now they're learning there's all these other tools. And then there's you going beyond that. If they're setting up their business or having to set up their business, they're being faced with a whole other set of challenges, including, okay, now I have to get security and VPN and all these other pieces. And it's happening so rapidly. So I think there's a bit of a scramble, and there, we are totally comfortable with this stuff, which is great. We've been eating, breathing, sleeping, doing this years and years. But there's a lot of folks that this is brand new to them. So it's really interesting to see so many folks coming into this with just a new set of eyes and really have kind of forcing us to step back and kind of take more of an educational approach as well. How do we help you kind of not only look at the tools that we have available and that are out there and see kind of what tools will help you excel in your business and your industry, but also not feel so overwhelmed and intimidated by everything that's coming at you because it's coming so rapidly.
Even in our own industry, companies that have been in the market selling this technology are not eating their own dog food. We talked about some of the things that First Comm's done to quickly pivot. As I look across the industry, former customers of mine, I'm shocked at how many companies weren't able to effectively pivot with the technology that they sell. So walk us through what you guys have, what your own courses look like here over the last few weeks in terms of pivoting from replicating everything that you do in an office to everybody doing it remote and not suffering any kind of interruption to your own business as well as your clients.
First Communications actually created a business continuity plan last January prior to my arrival and Miriam's arrival. Watching First Communications deliver on their own business continuity plan was not only a sense of pride in the sense of preparedness for the unforeseeable, right? Which we're dealing with right now. So First Comm was able to go fully virtual in a week's time. That's 2 call centers and a fully staffed NOC. Everybody's mobile. We do have 1 or 2 essential employees that will be on site for different things, but the entire organization from CEO down is all virtual at the moment. Doing that in 5 days, we had a few small hurdles with computers and such and software, but everybody is fully trained and fully remote at the moment. Miriam had brought up a good point. One thing we are doing internally, we're taking this time to actually educate our employees, not only on the products, we're doing some internal product education programs with our new trainer, but also we're doing deep dives with work at home environments. I personally, and I know you guys have as well, we all have a lot of experience. We're used to this. We were talking to the management team to start and making sure everybody's comfortable with the work at home. What does that mean? Building trust with your employees. I think trust in the virtual environment is one of the hardest things for an organization plus a manager to build up when you're not seeing somebody day to day physically. Like, are they working? How productive are they? How efficient are they? So the good thing is, just in our executive meetings, I'm seeing that there is 0 dip in our operational execution. So that's been a great testament to the continuity plan we put in place and we executed on. So that's been good to see. And Miriam and I don't necessarily have to worry about it because we've been doing this work at home thing, but it was good to see everybody be able to jump on board and do it quickly. As I mentioned, we were a legacy telco. So people going into 2 separate offices every single day, and all of a sudden in a week's time, everybody's home. So it's been a good transition for us, and we're absolutely consuming our own dog food every day.